Partnership deed. We are going to talk about the partnership deed. So, partnership deed is a written document in which terms of partnership are written. So, meaning of partnership deed. So, partnership deed may be written or oral and is the basis of partnership in which terms of partnership are written. Next topic is elements of partnership deed. So it is it may be written or oral. Second, it is the basis of partnership. Third, if the partnership deed does not exist or whose or where it exists but does not have clause on a matter, the partners the provision of the Indian Partnership Act 1932 will apply. Next is it is more it is considered more appropriate to it is considered more appropriate to have a written agreement because if the agreement is not written, then disputes may arise. So it is more considered that partnership deed is in written form. Next is it must be signed by all the partners. It is 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, and this one is 5. Terms of partnership deed. So it has description. It has description of partners as name, address, etc. Second, description of firms as firm's name, firm's address, etc. Third, principal place of business. Fourth, nature of business. It is mm, nature of business. It is trading or assembling business. So this declared in the partnership deed. 5. Date of commencement of partnership business. 6. Capital contribution of partners. 7. Interest on capital will be allowed or not. If allowed, then how much percentage of interest will be allowed. 8. Interest on drawings will be charged or not. Interest on drawing will be charged or not. 9. Profit sharing ratio of partners. Interest percentage on loan by partners. Interest percentage on loan to partners. When partners give loan to the firm, then how much percentage will be charged, will be allowed, and when firms give a loan to the partners, so how many percentage will charged on partner on the partner. 12. Remuneration, salary, commission, etc. to partners given or not. If given, then what percentage or amount. Method of valuation of goodwill. Method of valuation of goodwill, assets, etc. terms on accounting period. So what accounting period is calculated from what? Rights and duties of partners. So these are the terms in partnership deed are written. Next, importance of partnership. It is important because it defines the right, duties, and responsibilities and liabilities between among partners. So it it is it is a legal it is a legal document of partnership. Dispute arising, if any, between among the partners are resolved on the basis of partnership deed. If the partnership deed does not have the provision of Indian Partnership Act 1932 will apply. Okay. Provision of the Indian Partnership Act 1932. Indian Partnership Act 1932 regulates the partnership. Provision of the Partnership Act 1932 apply only if the partnership does not have a partnership deed, or it does not have a clause on a partner's particulars matter. It means if terms of the partnership deed are different from the if term of the partnership deed are different from the provision of the Indian Partnership Act 1932, terms of the partnership deed will apply and not the provisions of the act. It means if terms of the partnership deed are different from the provision of the Indian Partnership Act 1932, the terms of the partnership deed will apply, and partnership act does not apply on that matter. So if the any terms are given in the partnership deed already that have already partners have partnership deed, then partnership deed terms will apply, and Indian Partnership Act 1932 does not apply on that matter. So deed will apply and not the provision of the act. Okay. Second is, if the partnership deed is silent on a particular matter, or the partnership deed is not entered, or the partnership deed not entered into, then provision of the Partnership Act shall apply. Okay. The main provision of Indian Partnership Act 1932, which apply in absence of partnership deed or silent on any points are: first, profit and loss are shared equally among the partner. Two, interest is not allowed on capital. So any interest will not allow on capital. Third, interest is not charged on drawing. Fourth, interest on advance or loan by partner is allowed. Interest or advance or loan by partner. If any partners given to the funds any loan, is allowed at the rate of 6% per annum. If the partnership does not have, they does not have, then 6% per annum interest will will be allowed to the partners. So interest on loan is a charge against profit, hence it is payable. It is payable even if the firms incurs loss. Fifth is interest is not charged on loan given to partners. Interest is not charged on loan given to partner. If the firms has given to loan to the partner, then interest on loan interest interest does not charged on that loan to partner. Okay, sixth is remuneration, salary, commission is not paid to the partners. Seven, new partners cannot be admitted unless all the partners agree. Okay, so next topic is incidental liabilities of partner. First, if a partner carries on a business in competition with the firm without the consent of other partners and earns profit from it, the profit earned from such business shall be paid to the firms. If any partner has a business runs a business same as his partnership business, so then profit earned from that business is is paid to the partnership firm, and however losses incurs, if any, are borne by that partner. If any loss that he incurs, then loss is borne by himself on himself his him, himself. So second provision is it if a partner earns profit for himself, if a partner earns profit for himself from any transaction of the funds or from the use of firm's property or business connection, the profit so earned shall be paid to the firm. If any gift or profit earns by the activity of firm's business, so it have to pay this profit to the firm. So these are the provisions of Indian Partnership Act.